Hello everybody, John Craig here with Performance Plus Tennis. In today's lesson, we're going to cover the follow-through on the serve, what it means, how it helps your serve performance, and much, much more. Before we tear into the follow-through on the serve, I just want to give you my perspective on what the follow-through is all about on every shot in tennis. And the follow-through, the term follow-through, is used repeatedly over and over and over by coaches. Follow through. But just keep in mind that the follow-through itself does not control the ball because the ball is already gone. The intention to follow through and relax and swing through the ball is what creates racket head speed and control of the ball and power and spin and all of that. So it's not the follow through that's going to control the ball. So oftentimes that's overemphasized. And you'll oftentimes also see professional players like Novak Djokovic, when he's out of position, he'll literally go over and hit a backhand and pop it and it'll stop right there. He won't even go past there and he'll hit a beautiful passing shot, a bullet. But because he'll hold it right there, because if he swung all the way through, he'd lose his balance. So he just goes pop and it's gone. So the reality is the ball does what you bring to contact. It doesn't do what you do after contact. And that is true on the serve as well. Now, on the serve, we hear this follow through across your body all the time as well. But the reality is the follow through does not go across the body. Okay, players that do that generally end up getting injured and certainly inhibit serve performance. So if you're serving with a continental grip and you have long axis rotation in your shoulder, then that means your racket's pronating into and through contact. The natural result of this, the byproduct of this after the ball is gone, is that the racket is going to go off to the right and then come back to you. And that's good news because the shoulder has power when it rotates out and away from you, and it gives you freedom of movement to bring the racket back. Okay. Now, obviously we see most players are finishing here on most serves, but that movement across does not happen until you get to the bottom. Okay. Until you get down to the bottom of your swing and then the racket floats back to you. If you're trying to follow through by coming across your body, as a lot of coaches say, you can naturally see how I'm getting a pinch here in my shoulder. Basically, I'm going to strain my shoulder and I'm going to create problems in my rotator cuff. So you're leading to injury. So also, players that serve with forehand grips and serve more like this are much more inclined to come down and cross or down or into the body. That is not very good either. Obviously, it's very limiting in many, many ways. So if you have a continental grip, don't think about swinging across your body. Just let that pronation happen. Let the racket just float. It'll come back to you. It needs to come back to you so that you can get ready for the ball that you're receiving. That's the key part of it. In fact, you can actually hit serves and really stop your racket at contact, just as an experiment. You can place the ball up and stop your racket at contact and still get the ball to travel pretty well. So there's the evidence that the ball traveled pretty well and it didn't really require any follow through at all. Now, how was I able to do that? Well, I swung upward. If I had swung forward, there's no way I could have stalled that momentum and kept my racket from flying towards the target. So my swing would have gone, if I went forward that quickly, I could never stopped it and it would have just gone forward and down. But the real motion on the serve is an upward motion. And when the swing got to the top, it was very easy for it to stall in that position. The reality is that at this point in time, the ball is gone. Once you touch it, it's history. And all you have is some momentum, but it's controlled momentum, okay? The racket's not just gonna come flying down. It's actually gonna go up and out and through, and the power you take to the ball, you hold that power in your shoulder and you bring it down like this. So the arm just doesn't hit the ball and release and come down, okay? So I'm giving you a lot of different information here on what the follow through should feel like, what it should look like, and what its purpose really is. So you might be wondering, how do I practice this? Well, first of all, you can simply practice it by shadow swinging. So just imagine that there's a person right in front of you, maybe somebody you really care about, a best friend, a spouse, whatever, right here in front of you, and you're going to place the ball up and you're going to swing up and over their head and you're going to try to place the ball in the box and miss them. Now, do I really want you to do that? Maybe not, but I want you to envision doing that because that takes a lot of skill and the consequences of doing it wrong could be catastrophic. So maybe you're not going to do that. But envision that that person is in front of you and you're going to swing up and over their head, but miss them with your follow through as the follow through comes down, and give that a try. I have Randy here who is a great friend and does the video work here and helps me with the channel. And he's actually going to take that risk. He's actually going to stand in front of me, and I'm going to serve the ball. You okay? You want to try?
I'm a little scared.
You are?
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah, just stand right in front. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Okay. Okay, so here we go. This is the proof that this actually works, and we're going to see what happens. Are you ready? Are you ready? You okay?
I'm ready.
Okay, you ready? I'm going to do my routine. Am I going to? You ready? And here we go. I'm going to place the ball up. I'm going to put it in the box, and I'm going to miss you. See that? Wow, huh? Good job. So the real motion will not come down on somebody's head. It's going to go up and out and over and come around, and that is the motion you want to get. So don't recommend you put somebody in front unless you really know your motion, you know you got it, but envision that that person is in front of you, and that'll help form the proper follow through on your serve. Thanks so much for watching today's lesson, and I hope that you'll take this idea to the court, work on the serve follow through, what it is, what it isn't, and how the serve follow through can actually improve your serve performance and help you avoid injuries. Thanks so much for watching the video. Give us a like, leave your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Stick around, we have a lot more coming here at Performance Plus Tennis. Thanks again, we'll see you in the next lesson.